Well, we're a week or so into the new year, and so it's time to look at our most anticipated games of 2019. These are games that we expect to officially launch or enter an open beta phase by the end of the year. They're listed in no particular order or category, it's just our opinions. Breach. This is one of my personal favorites of the bunch. Self-described as an ARPG with a twist, Breach combines third-person action games like Blade and Soul with stage-based dungeon crawling like Enclosers. The major twist for this one is that it also borrows elements from one vs all style PvP games like Evolve or Friday the 13th. One player, or a bot, can become what is known as the Veil Demon. This works like a dungeon master in Dungeons & Dragons. They'll use traps, walls, spells, and they'll even play as the monsters themselves to try and kill the team of 4 players currently running the dungeon. It also has a super dope blend of sci-fi and fantasy aesthetics, and most of the build options for a character are controlled by the items you put on the character more so than leveling. Honestly, the interface looks a bit like it's ripping off Overwatch's UI, but it could very well change in the future. Either way, we're excited about it. Torchlight Frontiers. This is the top of the whole pile for me, bar none. If these were ranked and it were up to me, this would be number 1. Torchlight Frontiers looks to take the much-loved gameplay of Torchlight 1 and 2 and combine them with a persistent and shared online world, like Path of Exile. Torchlight has always had a great visual style, and Frontiers is no different. Beautiful, sprawling landscapes explode with brightly colored cel-shaded foliage and even shinier spell effects. An expanded, more varied skill tree allows players to buy and upgrade a wider variety of skills in any order they want, with increasing costs to allow for more customization, but still give a feel of progression. There's also new relic weapons which have cool effects and moves when activated and can be continually upgraded and changed. If you're a fan of Torchlight, Diablo, or any ARPG for that matter, this is one you won't want to miss. Kurtzpel. This is another one of those closer-style brawlers that have been super popular lately with instant stages and ridiculous anime boobs galore. The focus on tighter, more responsive 3D gameplay with a targeting reticle that requires precise aim of skills and attacks means that Kurtzpel is a game that will be focused on player skill at its very core. This game is currently playable in Korea, but has only received some closed, limited alpha tests this far in the United States. If our history of Korean MMOs is anything to judge by, I worry the game might be limited with some kind of stamina system or a ton of convenience microtransactions, but since I haven't played it yet, I can't say for sure. Even still, it looks like a blast, and I cannot wait to hopefully try it this year. Vainglory PC. For those of you who don't know, Vainglory was a MOBA for mobile devices that just became available in alpha on PC at time of writing. It's a standard MOBA with some cool characters and a sizable competitive scene. I've downloaded the alpha and plan to do a first look on it very soon. If you've played games like League of Legends or Dota 2, then you already know how Vainglory works as a game, but its big draw is not only its portability, but also that it will be fully cross-platform with the PC version. A concern I have though is that the thing that made Vainglory work so well and helped it to become so popular was that it was a PC quality MOBA on a portable platform, i.e. phones and tablets. Now that it's stepping into the PC space, where options like League of Legends and Dota 2 exist, will it still be able to hold its own? I certainly hope so, as it's quite a lot of fun to play, and I feel like the game would be even better with the Nintendo Switch-like quality of being able to swap from playing it portably to playing it on your PC on one single shared account. Lost Ark. Another standout from the ARPG genre, Lost Ark looks to bring a more cinematic look and feel to the genre with its bright colors, high detail, and silky smooth animations being its biggest appeal. Focusing on a blend of magic and technology, something akin to the world of Final Fantasy VI, the game looks to bring a new type of setting to the world of traditional top-down ARPGs. Another big selling point is the combo-oriented gameplay. Rather than focus on one major skill, as is the case with most big-name ARPGs like Diablo or Path of Exile, Lost Ark has a combo system that provides players plenty of benefits for chaining skills together. Also, this game has magical miniguns, and that's just plain awesome. There are a bunch of classes to choose from, some of which are rarely seen in this genre like Bards or the heavy artillery cannon-using Blaster class. Ashes of Creation. Ashes of Creation is a huge open-world MMORPG that boasts that players can write the story of their own server through constructing its world with their node system. You can start with one of the game's 8 different character archetypes, gain a second one while leveling to use as a subclass, and you're also given a weapon that you can build and spec into that grows as you do. Ashes also promises a strategic combat system that blends the best elements of both active, real-time combat systems with traditional tab targeting to present something completely new. Obviously, the biggest thing that developer Intrepid Studios wants you to take away is that your individual choices matter in shaping of the game's world and economy. How well this idea holds up in practice remains to be seen, but we're choosing to be cautiously optimistic about it. Ashes of Creation may have fallen off of some people's radars, but it's definitely worth putting back up there. Well, that's all for today. Let us know what you're excited about for 2019 down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, and we want to take a moment to wish you a very happy new year from all of us at MMOHuts.com.